critical factors are rotational mechanics, moving from a closed position to an open position. The right palm must be up and the left palm must be down on contact, eyes on the ball, and weight centered and balanced on contact. The flexible factors are the batter's stance, the timing step is optional, and releasing the top hand after contact. Our first movement weakness is that the batter is not fully rotating when making contact with the ball. She's staying in a closed position. Proper rotation is important because as you rotate, you generate a torque. By increasing torque and rotational speed, you can maximize your power. So as you can see, when you compare the two swings, you notice that the professional has his shoulder pointing towards us and his torso is facing the pitcher, while the beginner's shoulder is still facing the catcher and her torso is still in a closed position facing us. The second movement weakness is that the batter rotates her wrists at contact. Rotation of the wrists causes the bat to generate a topspin on the ball, forcing the ball into the ground. As you can see, the beginner's wrist is flexed at contact, while the professional maintains a palm up, palm down position with no flexion in either wrists. The third movement weakness is improper pivot of the back foot. Improper pivoting of the back foot inhibits full rotation of the hips during the swing. So here you can see that the professional has completely pivoted his back foot so that the bottom of his cleat is facing the catcher, while our beginner has not. Our fourth movement weakness is that the batter's weight is too far forward before contact. Inappropriate weight transfer inhibits the batter from using their momentum to hit the ball. So as you can see in the professional swing, his weight is supported by his back leg and his front leg is fully extended at contact. On the other hand, the beginner's weight is slightly forward and her front leg is bent and her back leg is extended. The important movement weaknesses that we will be addressing will be pivoting of the back foot and preventing rotation of the wrists. Examples of external verbal instructions include focus on bringing the knob of the bat to the ball and focus on aiming the bottom of your right shoe towards the catcher. In this drill, you will be hitting two balls, one lined up in front of the other off of two tees. This will prevent wrist flexion at contact. In this drill, you will hold a bat behind your back and use it to hit a ball off a tee. This will force your back foot to pivot. In this drill, you will focus on aiming the bottom of your back shoe to the catcher. This will force your foot to pivot. Focus on hitting both balls with the bat. Focus on hitting the ball with the bat. Focus on pointing the bottom of your right shoe towards the catcher. By correcting the pivoting of the back foot, you will also correct rotational mechanics and the improper weight transfer at contact, forward weight. As you pivot the back foot, it forces your hips and torso to rotate, and it also forces your back leg to support your weight. Correcting the wrist flexion at contact will prevent the hitter from creating a topspin on the ball, forcing it into the ground. Therefore, by correcting 2 movement weaknesses, we can correct all 4.